Hello, I'm Laurel Marie Hickey. Welcome to What's Blank Got to Do with It. Our summer milestone series begins, and our first video is what's a new career milestone got to do with it. So your summer has started off to a good start. You found out that you have landed a job, something that you really wanted to obtain, and here you are beginning this summer with your brand new career ahead of you. We canvassed our next gen clients, the children of our clients, about some of their milestones that they have had in starting a new career. And there are a few tips and tricks that we wanted to share with you, some things for you to think about. First and foremost, you've already made a great first impression. You have landed the job, and now you're going to be entering the workforce, and you're going to have a whole bunch of brand new colleagues that you'll be working with. I will say that some of the best friends that I've had through my career have been through work, and I think it's really amazing to work with a company that has an amazing culture and has an amazing cross-sharing of information. We spend so much time at work, and so if you think at the very beginning of your life and the very end of your life, those points are not very long. If you look at the trajectory of your whole life, we spend so much time in the middle in our careers, so it's really important to just have a great work-life balance in whatever career you have. One of the first things that we hear from our next gen clients is they're a little bit maybe panicking. They want to make sure that they know how to do everything, haven't forgot anything. What is it that I'm missing? I don't know what I don't know. And so it's really great to have a conversation with your trusted advisor, not only on some tips and tricks for entering the workforce, but some things that you might also need to think about financially. You're going to get a lot of information, and you're going to be a sponge, and not every bit of advice or information that comes to you you're going to retain. It's almost like when you are ready to action out your items that they really make an impact. You're like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. So note that it might take a couple of times to digest new information at the new job and in your new financial life, what your next steps are. One of the first things that we talk about with our clients when they have started a new career is to really update your budget, look at your new budget. If you are traveling to your work, you might have more kilometers that you have to spend to get to that location, or train, or whatever it might be. So it makes sense to have a visit to that location before your first day, just to see how it is impacted. And also, we do recommend that if you are driving your vehicle to work, that you also have conversations with your trusted insurance advisors, just to make sure that you've covered off everything and you have an amazing, great start. Some of the new topics that we raise with our clients that have just started a new career is saving for the future. Should you have a TFSA, an FHSA, so saving in a tax-free environment for future goals, dreams, and desires, and also saving for a home in the first home savings accounts. We really like to look at your budget to see how much can you expect to save and spend, and note that it's really great to have a balance of both. It's also very important for you to be thinking about year end already. And so it's the summer, you're entering your new job, and here we are saying, let's look at the end of the year. It's really important that you do file a tax return, so know that everything that happens in the current year will be on your annual tax return. So we like to look at your income to see what it'll be like, to see if you need to make an RRSP contribution. Now, an RSP contribution doesn't have to be done by December 31st. You have the first 60 days of the following year to be able to make a contribution for the previous year. But we really like to look at what your numbers are to see what that might look like so that we can do some future planning. Understanding company benefits, this is a big one that we like to review. It is probably one of our most asked questions from our clients that have just started a career, and for that matter, for clients who are ending a career as well, because they want to know about transition of their company benefits. So if you're just starting a new career, this is your milestone of a new career, this might look foreign to you. So company benefits, is there a pension plan? When is the entitlement? What sort of insurance benefits do you get? And so we love to have a look at that with our clients. So it should be a booklet or something online, something that you can provide in an encrypted format to your trusted advisor to have a look at with you. So when we talk about savings with our clients, they're thinking, okay, I just got my first job, I want to spend. And yes, we do feel it's important to spend. There might be some things that are in your budget now that you have the money for or access to funds for that amazing milestone goal. So yes, we think it's great to have a balance of both. You might have bigger items that you also want to look at, and so having a savings plan will help you reach those goals. Maybe you're thinking about starting a business, something that really is of interest to you. Maybe buying a car. Maybe you have a dream or desire of purchasing a first home. You might even, as an example, want to go back to school. Maybe you can see the trajectory of the company that you're working with, and it may make sense for you to go back to school so that you are first in line for the advancement of your career, if there is something in that regard that you're interested in. A priority will be for you to build an emergency fund. So an emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of your monthly income. And so it's really great to tuck that in an investment vehicle that is short-term in nature as well, something you can easily access. And so 3 to 6 months of your income, that would be one of the first goals for you to set up, is saving money so you've got that just in case there's a rainy day ahead. So you've got your budget now, know what your monthly income and expenses are, you've got your emergency fund on track, you understand your group benefits, your insurance, your pensions, your potential pensions. You really are looking ahead at what your career path might look like and what sort of studies you might need or advancement or learning. You are also thinking about, should I be a property owner? Should I stay and rent? Should I actually still live with my parents? You might find that if you, as an example, if you are living with your parents or family members, even though you have not been paying rent, as soon as money starts to come into your bank account, that relationship does change a little bit. So you might actually have to pay rent even though you are still living with your parents. To be able to contribute to the expenses is really a great thing. The next thing that we do like to talk to clients about is having a will. So having your estate plan. So your will, your personal health directive, your power of attorney. So now that you have launched into your life post-school, and if you are above 18, it is time to move forward and make sure that you have your life plan ahead of you. So having a life plan is also having a plan that shares what your wishes are. So this is one of our things that we really like to talk about with our clients. These are but a few items for you to think about as you begin your new career, your milestone of a new career. I am happy, as always, to answer any questions that you might have. I'm Laurel Marie Hickey. I am a portfolio manager and a certified financial planner.